Zach, how about we...
I did it all for the nookie. I did it all for the nookie. Oh, we gotta kill 30 bees.
Zach, you're a coffee person, right? No sugar, only milk. Yes, I'm completely with you on that one.
I did it all for the nookie. I'm lost. Am I just going in circles? I did it all for the nookie. The nookie. So you could take that cookie. I did it all for the nookie. The nookie. The nookie. You know, that's kind of what I thought of. But Rave did not see it that way.
One lollipop, 2 lollipops, 3 lollipops. Don't mind me, Zach. This is how I wake myself up.
Yeah, maybe I should do that.
One lollipop, 2 lollipops, 3 lollipops. Don't mind me, Zach. This is how I wake myself up.
I did it all for the... I need to stop. The lag. Kind of annoying. trying to find out how far I have to be to get those other 2 nests to spawn back, you know? I know if I shoot them, they work better, but I still don't know how to have a gun. Wouldn't be surprised if I just haven't progressed to that point, yeah. I'm still at the beginning of the game, technically. Am I stupid? My skateboard's not working anymore. There we go. Lewis.
Excuse me, but what are you doing?
Searching.
What are you searching for?
Unknown.
You don't know. Interesting. Zach, this man is the perfect symbol of the human race. We all live out our lives searching for things, yet no one knows what they're actually searching for. That's what it means to be human. Don't you agree, Zach? I feel like that simple declaration of his just awakened us to something.
I think he might just be on meth. But you know. Maybe you're right, York. and my skateboard is inaccessible for some. Seems to be a common occurrence. Or what it is. I just have to like turn the game off. Acting. Okay, we're good. File a report at the bulletin board. We can do that. The baby split game. How do I file a report? Maybe Marvin has to be here. Maybe kill time until 5. I've made the startling revelation, Kat, that I don't think most people like Kotoko Utsugi because of, you know, her story or character. I think they just might like the idea of having very inappropriate relationships with children. I just saw some guy with a Kotoko Utsugi profile picture defend CSAM, and I'm very disgusted right now. Like, how the fuck can you play the entirety of Danganronpa Ultra Despair Girls and somehow come to the realization, come to the conclusion that CSAM is a good thing? Are you fucking stupid? I think some people should just be shot. That's just my personal and important opinion. Don't. I think children deserve to live without being sexually assaulted, Gone. This is a hot take. Oh, man. Citizens of Kanton City, have you been to the Hero Coliseum yet? I'm hoping we can make some actual progress in the story today, chat. I don't have too many things to do side mission-wise. Can you bless me with something? Side mission-wise? If you suck it? There's a fast travel, but I wouldn't know how to do that. Is it not 5 p.m.? It is 5 p.m. Why are you closed?
Zach, it appears to... Let's come.
Yeah, good idea, but it is Friday. Oh, it opens at 6. Oops. Yo, okay. Okay, that's low-key heat, though. But that doesn't solve my issue of needing a cocktail.
Zach, how about we grab a bite to eat?
So,
This is Friday's cocktail, a daiquiri. Rum, lime, and sugar shaken with ice. This recipe is off by even 1 ounce, the flavor will completely change. This cocktail will really put a bartender's attention to the detail to the test. Yeah. Do you know the name of the celebrity who loved daiquiris? Ernest Hemingway. Yeah, Hemingway? Yeah. Correct. He loved mojitos and frozen daiquiris. He was a regular at a bar called Floridita, located in Havana. And he said he used to drink over 10 daiquiris a day. Now he's what you call a timeless American hero. He created his own style and stuck to it. Yeah. He survived 2 plane crashes only to commit suicide with a shotgun. I can't imagine what sort of life he must have led. Everyone has their own identity. Toast to the lost generation.
so. Sometimes folks feel. Yeah. You'll be back, remember.
What does that mean? What is this? What's this red icon? I don't even know. Alright, so I need 2 more cocktails. No, 3 more cocktails. I need Saturday, Sunday, and Monday to get this side quest done. And then I can get another side quest after that. I know there's not gonna be anyone here, but I kind of feel like checking anyway, just to be safe. Yep, figured.
Hey, Zach, it looks like we were right on the money. Tracing the San Rouge distribution route led us right to Louisiana. You know what that means. We've got a hot hand, and Lady Luck's given us far more favor than she ever has before. We just happened to hear news about Lisa's murder while sitting in a bar during our vacation in New Orleans. That certainly wouldn't have happened if we had stayed in D.C. They would have given the case to another special agent, or maybe even to the state. And then we never would have found it. In the end, it would have been shut up in that vast, desolate evidence vault along with all the other cases, marked by nothing but a first-degree murder tag buried in a soggy grave at the bottom of a sea of data. That would have been its fate. Instead, it traveled from person to person until it finally fell right into our lap. Things always work out that way for us. We've traveled all over the United States trying to track down San Rouge. We can't let this
Seven a.m.
Very pleased. Serving you. Please do.
All right.
Hey there.
Now that's my FBI special agent. You took out all the targets. Allow me to thank you on behalf of everyone, and here's your bounty. I just updated the target number. Hit that number, you'll earn yourself yet another bounty. Keep protecting the town for us, yeah? What the fuck? Yo! Mrs. Carpenter, you're tweaking, bro!
What lip? Oh. What lip? What lip? What lip? Come, you.
We're close to finally getting an achievement. Yo, 6, 7! Yeah, we're 2 stamps from finally getting a Steam achievement. 25 out of 400 stamps. This game, I've already said this like the other times, but this game is deceptively going to take a long time. It doesn't look like a game that would likely take all that time, but it's going to take a lot of time. Eventually I'll be hyper-fixated on the stamps. Alright, we just gotta focus on the cocktails for right now.
Did you notice it yet? The streets in New Orleans were a mess, all busted up and undergoing maintenance. The city was built on a swamp.
I wish I knew what this meant.
So,
This is Saturday's cocktail, a Sazerac. Sazerac? Yes, that's more like it, Xavier. Now it really feels like we're in Louisiana. Sycods, bitters, and Sazerac whiskey. Every part of this recipe just screams Louisiana. Take a sip, hero. It's overflowing with all the passionate sweetness, bitterness, and sense of the South. If you can drink this, you'll be able to go shoulder to shoulder with any other Southern drunk. Yeah. Snack, we finally found ourselves a proper Southern drink. This cocktail originated in 1830, right here in New Orleans. Fantastic. Some say it's one of the oldest modern cocktails. You want to try it too, don't you? Let's slide this traditional Louisianan cocktail right into our stomach. Alright. On Sunday, we go to his house at around this time. And then... after that... we go back on Monday. Cocktail we missed on the first day. And then we get one more side quest from him. And we're pretty much done with the side quests for now. There's not anything else I can really do after that.
Very good, please. Serving you. Please do.
Who the fuck is this guy, bro?
Hey, boss. How can I... Boss, please. I know you're a busy fella, but if you're ever in need of... See, despite how I may look, I've actually built up quite the network around here.
Bro, what is bro doing? He's not even in his concierge fucking outfit, bro. He's just kind of in a wife beater doing some crazy, weird gang signs or something at the fucking desk. What is he doing, bro? Let's check the park just to kill a bit of time. Figured.
Hey, Zach, it looks like we were right on the money. Tracing the San Rouge distribution route led us right to Louisiana. You know what that means. We've got a hot hand, and Lady Luck's given us far more favor than she ever has before. We just happened to hear news about Lisa's murder while sitting in a bar during our vacation in New Orleans. That certainly wouldn't have happened if we had stayed in D.C. They would have given the case to another special agent, or maybe even to the state, and then we never would have found it. In the end, it would have been shut up in that vast, desolate evidence vault along with all the other cases, marked by nothing but a first-degree murder tag buried in a soggy grave at the bottom of a sea of data. That would have been its fate. Instead, it traveled from person to person until it finally fell right into our lap. Things always work out that way for us. We've traveled all over the United States trying to track down San Rouge. We can't let this chance pass us by, can we, Zach? We need to find some sort of clue before this southern sun melts it all away. Looks like a... Let's come back.
So,
What the fuck? He's wearing
you
clothes.
need me, Bureau man.
Good thinking, Bureau. You got it. I have a recommended cocktail for Sunday as well. Sunday's cocktail, a brandy milk punch. Name suggests it's brandy and milk shaken with syrup and ice. After pouring the liquid into a shaker filled with ice, you let the leftover milk flow smoothly in. Sweet, gentle flavor works both before and after meals. Always spend my Sundays drinking one of these. Besides, it's milk. Milk just seems to fit with Sundays. Yeah. Did you hear that, Zach? Milk just seems to fit with Sundays. Can't understand how he could possibly believe such a thing. But, oh well. Not our problem to solve. Alright. So one more day, no more, no less. I think they have to be different vending machines. What the fuck is that? What is this van doing, bro? Yeah, it has to be different vending machines. I just had to confirm that. Oh, we need to keep our eyes peeled. Yeah, we should definitely be able to progress in the story today. I still have some side quests I need to do chapter 1, but I have no idea how to do them yet. Like, I have to talk to this guy named Avery in the park, but he's never there, so I'm assuming I just have to meet him through the story first. Today's my last 10-hour shift this week. Nice. But I still have to work 8 hours tomorrow. I will be streaming Tony Hawk tomorrow, though. When I get home from work. Just because I need to fit as much Tony Hawk in as possible with how my new schedule is. I'm thinking, since I can't play Tony Hawk as much, what I'll end up doing is I'll probably, play it for double time. Like, I'm already gonna play it twice, but now I'm gonna play it, like, I'm gonna do, like, maybe 2 levels a day. And 2 levels a session, instead of 1. When I feel like I would get off, I'm just gonna keep on. That's gonna be what I do. That way I still make some pretty good progress.
So,
this is Monday's cocktail, a tequila sunrise. I love tequila sunrises. Sharp tequila mixed with the sweet scent of grenadine syrup and acidic bittersweet orange. The taste also has its own progressive gradient, like the visual color of a sunrise. This burning sunrise of a cocktail is the perfect way to start off your week. Yeah. I see. You only do make it sound like the perfect cocktail for a Monday. By the way, Xavier, did you ever see the movie that was named after this cocktail? Tequila Sunrise, 1988, directed by Robert Towne. It boasts a very poignant, realistic depiction of the human condition. Normal movies focus on understandable characters who move along their preset character arcs. This film is different. This film only focuses on one thing, the actions that the characters take. Why do the characters act the way they do? What are they feeling? There are so many scenes in which it's impossible to understand either of these things. Incredible. Real humans aren't like the characters we watch in films. Real humans would never act in line with some character arc, and this film perfectly depicts that reality. It's a pure masterpiece. I highly recommend it. Listen up, Bureau. I don't watch movies. What? I'm a busy man. I play music during the day and work as a bartender at night, so I don't have time to watch movies. Yeah? Zach, can you believe this? It's tragic. How can you go on making this cocktail week after week without ever watching that movie? It's because I didn't do it all in 1 week, isn't it? Oh, fuck me. That means I'm gonna be going at this for maybe like 20 minutes longer than I wanted to. That sucks. I don't want to have to do this for 5 more fucking in-game days, dude. This shit's boring. I'm just going back and forth. Whatever. You do what you gotta do. I'm gonna make progress in the story today. Just you wait.
So,
Oh, that concludes the list of my recommended cocktails, Bureau. Which means you've embraced my entire identity. Only about 50 other folks in town have conquered all 7 of my cocktails. Just like them now, true friends. Hold on a minute, Xavier. How many other people? 50. 50 other people already went through all this? Yep. 57 to be exact. We're all equal, and we never try to use one another. Yeah. This proves that we're true friends. Go on and take it. Beautiful shade of red. Beautiful as fresh red paint. Fresh red paint that you just bought, took home, and opened up. Yeah. You look moved. I'm glad. See you around, Bureau. Zach, what's this fuzzy feeling I'm getting? I feel like he just gave me something that my body can't deal with.
So,
Bureau, my true friend, I gotta come clean. The truth is, I got wrapped up in a criminal incident. Criminal incident? What kind? A gang robbery. I see. It probably wasn't large enough to reach the jurisdiction of the FBI, but that's still quite the crime. Care to tell me the details? It happened on my way home from work yesterday after I closed up shop. All of a sudden, they surrounded me. There's about 20 or 30 of them in total, I reckon. Suddenly, I was on the ground, and their hands were all over me. Next thing I knew, I had lost part of my identity. I'm just glad I managed to escape with my life. Yeah. Sounds horrible. What exactly did they steal? My pure white briefs. Briefs? You mean male underwear? Yeah, briefs. I had to cut myself the whole way home. You happen to remember what the perps looked like, Xavier? Oh yeah, I'll never forget what they looked like. The perps. The wild squirrels. Squirrels? Yeah, them thieving rodents are all over town, and they work well together too. They're dangerous vermin. Yeah. You're saying that a group of wild squirrels tore your pure white briefs right off your body? Yeah. I knew it wouldn't take you long to put the pieces together, Bureau. And how exactly can I help you? Find my pure white briefs. Really asking me, an FBI agent, to steal back a piece of male underwear from a bunch of squirrels? I'm asking you from the bottom of my heart. Why don't you just buy a new pair? Hell no. Those pure white briefs are special. Please, Bureau, as a true friend, you gotta find my pure white briefs. This is new territory for the FBI, Zach. But stealing male underwear back from some squirrels, there's no way I'm going to be able to add this to the report. I think they might have made a mistake on the sidewalk. Whoops. I don't know. I didn't get a chance to see what that said. Acquired pure white briefs. That's what it's. We can go back and rejoice in the fact that that's the last side mission I feel we can do right now. Remember the good old days of Deadly Premonition 1, where we'd get an achievement every time we beat a side mission. I have not gotten a single achievement on this game yet, chat. I have no idea what the fuck is going on with that.
So,
Xavier, I stole back the underwear you lost. Whoa, Bureau, really? Thank you, Bureau. I owe you, big time. Honor that you let me take part in what has now become a historic case for the FBI. I'm just so excited. I don't even know how to thank you. I know what I can do. Thanks for your help. I'm gonna make a special cocktail just for you. I'll call it York's Special Cocktail. Easy to remember. Yeah. Xavier, you told me this underwear was special. What exactly did you mean? Oh, that's right. Phew. It's still here. What is? A present from my beloved Emma, Bureau. She just turned 16. Sweet 16. I bought her a used car, and I hid the key right in here. Problem is, I just couldn't figure out the right time to present it to her, so it all got left all hidden in here. And then the squirrel stole it. Anyone would get desperate in a situation like this. Yeah. I did it all for the nookie. I need to stop. I don't even, honestly, chat, I don't even listen to Limp Bizkit, like, all that much. I wouldn't call myself a Limp Bizkit, like, fan. But, like, two of their songs are just really funny to me. And they get stuck in my head. Maybe I am a Limp Bizkit fan. Maybe I should listen to more Limp Bizkit. Maybe I just need to come clean with myself. Alright. Side mission. Yeah, we can't do any more of these. The dolly we can't do for a long time yet. And there's the bead stuff that I can't get done yet because I need that Avery guy. And then I need the time for Alexis's quest, which I also can't get until I deal with that Avery guy. So, I don't know how long chapter 1 is, but maybe we'll find Avery at some. So we're just not getting any achievements in general. That's racist. Obviously, people have gotten this. But I'm for some reason I'm not getting any of these achievements. Didn't fuck with the game files at all. I don't know what's up with that. Actually, no, I did fuck with the game files to give me, like, you know, PlayStation prompts. But that shouldn't lock me out of achievements. I don't know what that's about. But now I'm kind of upset. I'm gonna leave a Reddit post. Uh... Alright. Hopefully this is fixable, you know? Let me actually look something up again. No one else has this problem. There's Marvin. This is where he goes all day. Or Melvin. Fuck.
Mr. York, that was mighty quick.
Melvin, it took me over a week to get here.
The special agent does it again. You sure don't waste any time.
I don't appreciate the sarcasm.
I bet my CLG's got a lot to learn from you. By the way, Mr. York, looks to me like you aren't packing anything.
I know.
I was on vacation in New Orleans before I happened to stop by here.
Well, shoot, that won't do. Here, I got something I think you'll like. I call him Mr. Alligator. Badass, ain't he? It's a tranquilizer gun for the gators. And here's a radio. With this, you won't have to worry about any expensive roaming fees. Might take you a while to get used to them, but you'll get it. Try letting them rip a few times. Ain't no need to hold back out here.
Okay. I have a gun now. Only took me 5 years.
Now this is an intriguing weapon. For a tranquilizer gun, it really packs a punch. But I'm afraid I'll decline.
No!
After all, this town is peaceful, isn't it?
Well, sure it's peaceful. At least the humans are, but the animals are a different story. Remember what I named it? There are some real mean-ass gators out there in the swamps. And every now and then, they wander into town. One of them even went and ate a kid once. It happened a long time ago, but still, one chomp's all it takes. They swallow down every last bit of you. Poor kid's parents didn't even know what to put in his coffin. The worst part is, that taught the gators just how tasty we humans are. So now, those suckers just attack on sight. Man-eating crocodiles will feast tonight. In Blood Swamp!
You know he's fibbing, right? Gators don't attack folks.
You're a fucking liar, Patricia. You know how many alligators that bit me?
I never heard about no kid getting swallowed by a gator.
Actually, Patricia, you're wrong.
I'm what?
Alligators do attack people. And it could happen in any town.
Huh?
Alligator, 1980. Directed by Louis Teague. It takes place in the Midwest, I believe. A teenage girl's pet alligator gets flushed down the toilet. Then, in the sewer, it feeds on the corpses of dogs that were used as test subjects for an experimental growth formula. After growing over 30 feet, it finally starts to go after humans. It's an extremely edifying movie. Back when I first saw it, I had a pet hamster.
Hey, Agent York. What's your first order of business? You're in charge now, remember?
Well said, Patricia. I nearly lost sight of my true goal. Melvin, I couldn't help but notice the name on the side of that truck. This facility is connected to the victim, isn't it?
Oh, right. Yeah. I reckon I better start from there. I'm gonna tell it to you straight right from the beginning, Mr. York. As you guessed, this warehouse is run by the Clarksons. The victim's father, Danny Clarkson, is the one who manages the whole place. Okay, but why did he choose to store her body in his own warehouse, right? Well, that's 'cause there ain't no other place to store it. Our town has a clinic inside a church, but no morgue. Whenever someone kicks the bucket, we just bury him in the graveyard right outside of town. But not this time. We got a murder on our hands this time. We need to give Lisa's body an autopsy and keep it stored, right? So we had no choice but to rent out a corner of this warehouse.
I see. So that's what led to the ingenious choice to store the victim's body in a facility that her family owns.
Anywho, this is where the real story begins. Truth is, a few days before you got here, Lisa's body went missing.
Missing.
Yeah. All of a sudden, poof.
Did you leave the warehouse unlocked?
I most certainly did not. I locked the whole place up and made sure no one could get inside. No one stole the original key, and I couldn't find any fingerprints at the scene.
So, in other words, this is a locked room mystery.
The body of a beautiful young girl walks at mid... Hey! All right, CLG. Reckon I should have told you about this earlier when you first said you wanted to come here. It just didn't seem like the time or place as I remember. Anywho, how about we call it a day and head back to my office? You can go through all the files there.
No, thank you. This is what I came to investigate.
But Lisa's body isn't here anymore. You sure?
That doesn't bother me one bit, Melvin. You see, I met a skeletal gentleman on my way here, and he was kind enough to give me an oracle.
You holding up okay, CLG? Sure you don't want to wait outside?
Ooh, I'll be fine, Daddy. Just make sure you don't take your eyes off of him. He's so selfish and inconsiderate. I'm still not convinced he's actually a real FBI agent. Look, he's talking to himself again.
Zach, this is the ambiguous zero. The deep freeze. Let's hurry up and find that flying serpent, shall we?
All right.
Good God almighty. This place always gives me goosebumps, no matter how many times I come here.
Yes, it's quite the funhouse. Truly a dazzling place. Meet entertainment. That's the only way to describe it. Woven together by life, frozen in time, a visceral, musical...
Symphony. We eat all this in order to survive.
Yes, truly a symphony. Life and death, resonating together.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Cool. Whoa now, CLG. Since when were you interested in this kind of stuff?
What are you so surprised for, Daddy? I'm more mature than you are. I've seen way more realistic corpses on CSI, you know.
Oh, man.
At first, Zach, I was shocked by the notion of storing a victim's body alongside food. But as I gaze upon this hanging garden, I realize it's just another scene of violent, depraved murder. Yes. All we need to do is change our point of view, and things will expose themselves in utterly new ways. Melvin, I'd like to take this opportunity to ask you a personal question. In the hotel parking lot, when I first met you, the picture you had on your dashboard happened to catch my eye. Was that your wife?
Oh, her? Yeah, that's my lady, all right, Candy. Her name's Candy, the prettiest girl in town, which makes me the happiest boy. A shooting star landed in a rural town, right on top of a man who now has a meteor struck hard.
You always keep her photo with you?
You bet I do. The truth is, Candy's a little sick right now. She can't even leave the house no more, so I always keep her photograph with me. Kinda feels like we're always together, you know?
I see. You care for your wife a great deal, but this means that...
Yeah, that's right. My mama had me before she married Daddy, but it don't matter. He's still my real daddy to me.
Oh, thank you, CLG, and you're my pride and joy.
Well, Zach, isn't this a heartwarming scene? But there's one thing I just can't get out of my mind. Don't you think that photograph looked a bit too old? Perhaps Candy is already... No, let's not think about that. It might be a private matter, just like you, Zach.
Kinda sus, bro. Kinda sus. Very useful.
Here we are, Zach. The morgue. They stored the victim's body in a cold storage warehouse operated by her family. I'd love to shake the hand of whoever came up with that one.
Hey, Agent York. Did you just come here to laugh at rural officers who are doing the best they can? We don't have any special facilities like you people. What else did you expect us to do, huh? Don't compare us with city folk. This is Lucare. Or maybe you're just disappointed that you didn't get to see the bloated, decomposing corpse of a young girl.
You know, just because you're evil doesn't mean you can talk to me like that.
Sorry, you're right. I went a bit too far just now. But don't misunderstand. I honestly think it's a fantastic idea. I'd never try and bully your daddy.
Better not.
Thank you for understanding. Boxes of the past or presents of the future. Either way, this is a curious time capsule. Forgotten boxes. Looks like shelled headless shrimp. When were these boxes brought here? And when will they be taken away? Zach, can you feel it? The perpetual, unstoppable flow of time. Boxes that got left behind. I can't tell what's inside. What do you think, Zach? I'm gonna go with okra. Yeah, okra. I'm sure it must be okra. That's a staple of the South. Look at the thermometer, Zach. It's at 10 degrees Fahrenheit or a minus 12.2 degrees Celsius. This must not be the ambiguous zero. These pallets are a mess. Looks like this area isn't used often. Still, the idea to store a body here. It's a novel, sophisticated idea, unlike anything I'd ever come up with. Zach, these are human footprints, and they're extremely large. Yes, Zach, I agree. These footprints must belong to someone who's used to walking around in cold temperatures. Zach, can you see that? Look closely. That's right. There are 4 imprints in the frost on the top of this. It's hard to believe, but I think these are fingerprints. Yes, Zach, that would lead one to believe that the body napper is a giant who's over 10 feet tall. An icicle. Never thought I'd see one of these down in the South. This frost is shaped like something we're very used to seeing. That's right, a body bag. Lisa's body must have been left here, but there are no signs that the bag was dragged away. So our criminal must possess monstrous strength. Seems like our flying serpent isn't here. Is this everything, Melvin? There aren't any other rooms in this warehouse? No special rooms?
Well, there is the luxury foods warehouse.
Luxury foods? Why didn't you say so earlier?
Just thought you wanted to see where the body... I just thought you were only interested in warehouse number 2. Besides, it's underground, so it's even colder than this. You sure you really want to go down there? You could darn well freeze to death. All life will come to an end in the icebound zone. You feel me?
Let's head there at once. I'm sure that must be where we're meant to go.
But what about searching for Lisa's body?
All we need to do is find a 10-foot tall man with monstrous strength. That giant knows where she is.
10 foot tall?
But finding the flying serpent is more important right now. Now please, guide me to the luxury foods warehouse at once. These luxury foods are most likely being used in local Cajun cuisine. I'm so excited to see what we'll find. Aren't you, Zach?
That elevator needs a key, Mr. York.
Do you have one?
Actually, no. I didn't think you'd ever want to go down there, so I didn't bother to go and get one.
Well, then would you go and get one now?
Yeah. COG, I know. I'll tell it to him straight. Thing is, Mr. York, you know the Clarksons? The folks who own this place? Well, they don't too much like the police. And they sure as hell don't like them when they're my color.
Oh.
It was, real hard for me to get permission to open up this place for you to search through. So they ain't gonna be too happy if I go back to them now, asking for another key.
What should we do then?
Let's just find a worker here who can lower the elevator for us instead. All they need to do is take a break from their work for a couple minutes.
And what am I supposed to do? Just stand here and pretend like nothing's happening?
Yeah, you FBI folks are good at that, right? That's always what I see you doing on TV.
Zach, I think we can move this. Better check back here as well, just to be on the safe side. Zach, the human ability to adapt is a frightening thing. Some humans have the power to sleep anywhere as long as they set their minds to it.
Nice.
Now we should be able to operate the elevator. No need to worry. This facility no longer has a body to steal. What else do they have to lose? A few cans of crawfish? I feel bad for him, but it's for the sake of the investigation. I'll write him a letter of apology later.
Nice.
Mr. York, did you find a key? Ha! Now that's my special agent. There ain't no stopping you. Wanna head straight down?
You bet. Let's sally forth, Melvin. Zach, look at that thermometer. 0 degrees Fahrenheit, or minus 17.7 degrees Celsius. This is the ambiguous zero.
Hey, Avery!
Oh, Avery.
Open the damn door, Avery! It ain't no use, Mr. York. Once Avery starts working on something, that's all he sees. He just tunes out everything else. We'll have to wait until he finishes and comes out to us, I reckon. Or we could come back tomorrow.
I disagree, Melvin. Time may be on our side, but that doesn't mean we should waste it. You gave me Mr. Alligator precisely for moments like these, didn't you?
Wait, Mr. York! Those tranquilizers may be non-lethal, but it's still dangerous to use them on humans.
Of course, Melvin. I never said I was going to shoot him.
You're gonna shoot some meat to get his attention. I'm right, ain't I?
Yeah, because you're evil and you know everything. That ruined it.
This is Mr. York, an agent from the FBI.
Hi, Avery. I'm Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Please, call me York.
York, you a smarty pants, huh?
He's shyer than he looks. Come on, just settle down, Avery. Tell him what this here place is for.
Lots of expensive food here. Yup. Mighty precious to the Clarksons, so I gotta guard it.
I see. So you're this area's keeper.
Oh, I help with the research too. I do like research.
Research? What are you talking about, Avery? This doesn't look like a lab to me.
Oh, ain't no lab. It's a warehouse. Ain't no lab. Smarty pant scientist does the research. I ain't no smarty pants, you know?
He's a bit slow in the mind, but he... Oh. Your story about the giant who carried Lisa out. Don't tell me you think it's him. I mean, it's true that he's free to come and go as he pleases in this warehouse, but...
No, as far as I can tell, he's just a bit over 6'5". The one who moved Lisa's body must be at least 10 feet tall. He's clearly too short.
Too short, huh? Well, if you ever happen to find a man who makes him look small, I'd sure like to meet him.
Ominous.
Lise.
Hey, cut it out!
Lise. Why?
Avery, that's not Lise.
Not Lise?
This is Melvin's daughter, and my precious assistant. Unfortunately, Elise is no longer with us.
Lise! Lise!
Real. That's just like
My
me.
fault! My fault!
I guess he's sort of like Lise, you know? See, the poor fella's got himself a childlike mind. You know how normal kids tease other kids in order to get attention? Well, with this big lug, sometimes folks who don't know him too well see something and end up calling the police. But I know that deep down, he's got a good heart. Hey, Mr. York, I'll keep him busy, but I'd appreciate it if you'd hurry this particular inspection along. Just holler at me if you find anything. I reckon that'll make it easier for you to go do your thing, yeah?
Melvin, I think you're finally starting to catch on. Hung alligators. I suppose in a way they sort of look like flying serpents, but that's pushing it. Remember, we're in a dark basement here. They'll never reach the sky. Frozen oysters. Personally, I'd rather have a cocktail filled with fresh ones. We hunt for more materials than we can eat, and freeze them over long periods of time. The human race gives terror a whole new meaning. Cans of Holy Trinity paste.
No one said they were thankful for me.
Onions, bell peppers, and celery. The absolute basics for any Cajun dish. This product combines them all into some sort of paste. Oof, people actually buy this garbage? Even the name sounds idiotic. Zach, I just made an eternal promise with myself. If I ever happen to come across any food prepared with this paste, I vow to never call it Cajun food.
No one said they were thankful for me. Did you, Jonah? Did you say you were thankful for me, Jonah?
And Dewey. Now here's some real Cajun cuisine. The way these sausages are linked up, they almost look like a serpent, but it's hard to imagine them flying. Let's move on, Zach. There are torn-off claws and legs scattered all over the ground. I doubt they'll fly anytime soon. I can't tell which ones are from crawfish and which parts are from shrimp. How about you, Zach? Avery, this box looks special.
Clarkson food. For their home.
Melvin, is this the Clarksons' family crest?
Oh, the dragonfly? Yeah, that's the Clarksons' mark, all right. Ain't no big deal, though. You can find those all over town.
Is that so?
Well, yeah, they pretty much run all of this town's major industries. Yeah, I do believe they own just about everything there is to own. So their word is law. They got the whole darn town tattooed with their dragonflies. Can't even walk a few steps without seeing one.
Zach, this dragonfly is our flying serpent. The flying serpent owns this town. They're related to Lise Clarkson, our victim, and Hungan's oracle pointed us toward their family crest. The Clarksons must be deeply intertwined with this case. Melvin, Patricia, I think I've had enough of this frozen world. Let's head back out to that merciless sun. Well, what are you waiting for? I can't bear to spend another second down here.
Whew. So, what do we do now, Mr. York?
Zach and I will take things from here.
Then what should I do?
Tend to your sick wife? I don't know. You're free to do as you please. I'll stop by the sheriff's office when I need your help again.
I suppose that's what I'll do then. It'll sure make Candy happy. But I am the sheriff of this town, so I do intend to get some work done. I know. How about I search for Lisa's body while you're busy?
Not a bad idea. Just be careful that you don't get attacked by a barefooted giant.
Hey, don't scare me like that. Why do you keep talking about that giant anyway? You really think some giant was responsible for all this?
Melvin, don't be silly. Of course I do. Just when I thought you were starting to catch on. Disappointing, to say the least.
But how can you be so sure? I want to see some proof.
Proof number 1. The footprints that led up to where Lisa's body originally was were made with bare feet. None of the prints looked similar to those of common insulated boots, and the arches of the feet were visible. The person who carried out Lisa's body must have had very large feet. I'd say they were at least 16 inches.
See, clearly we need to just put everyone in town hall, and I need to see the dogs.
Proof number 2. I found fingerprints on the cord of one of the hanging lights in the warehouse. The fingerprints weren't aimed up from below. They were coming directly from the side. Clearly, the giant moved the light because it was in his way. He pinched the cord with his fingers. Proof number 3. There was nothing else found in the vicinity where Lisa's body was stored. This means the giant carried her out without dragging her across the floor. But there's only one set of footprints. The only conclusion I can draw from this evidence is that a barefooted giant standing over 10 feet tall carried Lisa's body out. That concludes the entirety of my proof. Any objections, Melvin?
But there ain't no way a human could ever be that tall.
Have you seen every human alive with your own eyes? Well then, you need to forget all your preconceived notions when embarking on an investigation. Whether you come face to face with a 10-foot giant or a skeletal gentleman, you always need to accept everything that comes to you with a clear mind. Do that, and eventually the truth will reveal itself to you. You're a smart kid, I'm sure you understand.
Well, I'll be damned. I'm sorry I ever doubted you, Mr. FBI Special Agent, sir. A sharp eye and flawless observational skills. Uncovering the truth with a heady intuition. I won't ever question you again. Heck, I'll do whatever you say.
That's it, Melvin. I'm glad you finally caught on. Okay, time to go, Patty. You know this town well, so I'd like you to accompany me from now on.
That's what she wants. She's evil.
Patty?
I think the game crashed. It's the detective's hunch.
When the sun awakens, catch the tip of the baby bear's tail at the Force altar. At the entrance to the other world will reveal itself to you.
Zach, it's another oracle. It appears that we're being guided by a mysterious power. This oracle is a simple one. The false altar. You already know what this is, right? The place where Lise Clarkson's body was first discovered. She was found under a bridge at some sort of altar as if she was being worshipped. That's what Chef David said, right? When the sun awakens refers to dawn, of course. And the tip of the baby bear's tail is the North Star. At dawn, look straight to the north from where Lisa's body was found. On the surface, this oracle may seem tricky and convoluted, but it's still mere child's play. Pathetic. Zach, let's follow the oracle and head to where Lisa's body was found. I don't know what other world refers to, but I'm sure we'll find out once we get there.
Oracle?
That's right, Patty. This case is a rather complicated one, so Zach and I are following oracles given to us by a skeletal gentleman in order to crack it.
Okay.
This is Lucare Tiger. Do you read me? Over. Lucare Tiger to DC Eagle. Do you copy?
It's Daddy. Hurry up and answer.
This is DC Eagle. I read you loud and clear. Over.
Oh, good. Mr. York. I'm sure glad you picked up.
There's no point in using code names if he's just going to say my real name.
Mr. York, can you hear me? Hey, Mr. York. Oh, right. Over.
DC Eagle to Lucare Tiger. Is something wrong? Over.
Mr. York, I got something I need to tell you ASAP. Just sit tight and listen, okay? Over.
Roger, Wilco. Go right ahead. Over.
I just happened to overhear some of the Clarksons talking on another channel. Apparently, Lisa's mother's been missing since early this morning. I reckon it might be related to the case, so I wanted to let you in on it right away. Oh, over.
Lisa's mother. You're referring to Galena, the social butterfly? Over.
Another special agent slam dunk. So, you already did a little research on her, huh? That's right. The one who's gone missing is the younger of the Clarkson sisters, and our town's queen of the night. No one can slip one past me, because I'm the ultimate FBI agent. Francis York Morgan!
Wait, he's Francis York Morgan? Who the fuck is this guy then?
My proverbial hat goes off to your investigative skills, sir. Anywho, Galena used to be an actress, and she's also real pretty in the face. Draws attention wherever she goes. If you happen to spot her while you're investigating, would you let me know? Oh yeah, over. Wait, hey, Mr. York, what do you say we cut this out, huh? Over this, over that. It all seems kind of overblown, don't you think? Besides, I reckon we're the only ones listening to this. No need to be so stiff, right?
Yes, Melvin, I agree. There's no need for us to cling to formalities.
Glad to hear it. I ain't never been too good with formalities, you feel me? Well, Mr. York, if I hear any more news, I'll be sure to let you know. Good luck out there.
Daddy's such a goofball.
Patty, do you think Galena is really as beautiful as people say?
I don't know, I guess. Men just seem to like women like her for some reason.
Who's more beautiful, Galena or your mother?
What?
Candy Woods, your mother. Melvin said she was the prettiest girl in town.
How should I know? That's a stupid question.
Why is it stupid?
My mom is sick.
Zach, that was a bad move. We stepped right into a private matter without any shoes on. But these things are bound to happen. After all, I'm a special agent of the FBI. And there isn't an organization out there that's more well-versed in the art of infringing on people's privacy.
Okay. What to do, what to do. Now that we've met Avery, we could probably do the side quest resulting from talking him in the park. We just gotta actually like see him there. So. I can't wait till this stream's over so I can get a bit of. I'm a little worried about the fact that we don't have any achievements. We absolutely could.
And who might you be?
I'm Raven, but around here they call me the Speed Witch. You're here investigating the lease case, yeah? And instead of a car, you're using a skateboard? For real? You've already become the talk of the town, you know? Anyway, I was just wondering if you needed any help. What's your name?
I'm FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Please, call me York.
Okay, Yorkie it is. I'm actually testing out a new kind of business right now. And I was hoping you'd be down to try it out, Yorkie.
What kind of business are we talking about here?
I drive my customers to wherever they want to go, and once we get there, they pay me. Now that I think about it, I reckon it ain't much different from a taxi.
Seems a bit strange to call it a new type of business, then.
Only 'cause you haven't heard the details yet. Here, let me explain. I got a feeling that in the future, cell phones are gonna get more advanced. And people are gonna be able to just order taxis from their phones whenever they need to get somewhere. So I'm thinking, hey, why don't I just start a company that instantly sends out drivers to take folks from point A to point B?
How?
I want to make it so that anyone out there can just register on my site as a driver. I'm talking normal people, not pros. Then once we get a request, we'll just send out the driver who's closest to the customer. It'll be a hell of a lot more convenient than public transportation, and faster than any normal taxi company. I'm positive it'll be a big hit. And I'm gonna call it Wyvern. The logo will be a Y and a V. Cool, yeah?
Is that legal?
Beats me. But if I hire them all as independent contractors, I reckon it'll work out. See, that means each driver and customer will be bound by their own private agreements. My company will just provide them with a platform to hook up. Squeaky clean, right? Now, here comes the fun part. I want to help you get around while you're in our town, Yorkie. For a fee, of course. Keep an eye out for my balloons. Whenever you see one in town, give me a whistle and I'll be there.
Why not invite me to use your site then? Why are you out here driving around?
I'm still experimenting with this business model. My site isn't open yet, and I'm still trying to figure out what sort of fees will work best. So I decided to go find myself a customer to get a feel for how things will really go. Well, want to ride?
Zach, that was quite the spiel, wasn't it? This seems like little more than a scheme to make some pocket change from carpooling. And what's new about that? Although it will be a bit hard for us to keep investigating here for days with nothing but a skateboard. What do you think? Should we accept her offer?
That's what I'm talking about. Come on, get in, get in.
Okay. So this is the fast travel. Good to know.
So, what do you think of him? Yes, I'm talking about him.
Him. Well, if I do have to replay the fucking game up to this point to get all the achievements, at the very least I know how to, when I get to do the fast travel. And when I unlock a gun. That'll help. The issue, though, is that I get crazy money for, like, traveling on my own. I don't know if I want to part with that just yet. I see.
Hey, Zach, it looks like we were right on the money. Tracing the San Rouge distribution route led us right to Louisiana. You know what that means. We've got a hot hand, and Lady Luck's given us far more favor than she ever has before. We just happened to hear news about Lisa's murder while sitting in a bar during our vacation in New Orleans. That certainly wouldn't have happened if we had stayed in D.C. They would have given the case to another special agent, or maybe even to the state, and then we never would have found it. In the end, it would have been shut up in that vast, desolate evidence vault along with all the other cases, marked by nothing but a first-degree murder tag, buried in a soggy grave at the bottom of a sea of data. That would have been its fate. Instead, it traveled from person to person until it finally fell right into our lap. Things always work out that way for us. We've traveled all over the United States trying to track down San Rouge. We can't let this chance pass us by, can we, Zach? We need to find some...
You're smarty pants. Yup.
York, you strong? You're asking me if I'm strong? Well, at the very least, I don't think I'm as physically strong as you. I heard about you. Yup, you catch the bad guys. Gotta be strong to do that. Yup. Yes, I suppose you have a point. Strong when it comes to criminals. I'm strong too, super strong. But I couldn't protect Lise. I'm really weak. Avery, I can tell you really liked Lise. Do you have any theories about the identity of the perpetrator? Perpetrator? I don't know. I mean the bad guy who killed Lise. I see bad guys, yep. At night in town, the red guys come out. They're bad. The red guys kill Lise? The red guys are bad. The red guys are bad, yep. But I can't beat them. Avery? Yeah, York, you can beat the bad guys. You're a smarty pants, yep. You beat the red guys. Then I'll give you a treat, yep. Looks like he wants us to go and defeat those red guys. I'm referring to the red shadows that appear in town at night. What do you think, Zach? We heed the sad strongman's request? Can't talk with luck or I forget where I'm going. You know, bro kind of went through a fence. Alright. Still have 20 minutes.
Very good, please. Serving you, please do. Very please. Serving you, please.
All right. I do not need all these coffees. Uh-oh. Avery?
You're...
York, you beat the red guys. I hope that was what you were trying to say. This game is so broken. You're strong, always strong. Yup. You earned this. What is this? Valuable food. Hard to find. Yup. It's edible? I ain't gonna eat it, but you can. It's Clarkson food, so I got one. Only one. Yup. I know it's valuable. It'll make York happy. Yup. Hold on a minute, Avery. They gave you permission to take this out of the warehouse? Don't need no permission. I run that warehouse. Are you sure about this? Got my own permission, yup. I can take whatever I want. You ain't taking it. I'm sad now. Fine, I'll take it, Avery. Don't look at me like that. You're a good guy, York. I'm happy now. Zach, he's more sensitive than I realized. At this rate, it might not be safe to throw this away when he isn't looking. What else can we do with it? Maybe if we take this to Alexis, she'll cook something up for us. Avery?
York.
I found really bad guys. Really bad guys? In the hut at the plantation. Bad guys in there, yep. Did you know that Galena was in there? Not Galena. Galena is Lisa's mama. Mr. Clarkson's daughter, yep. Yeah, she was Lisa's mother and the one who... No, never mind. Ain't talking about Galena, it's someone else. In the hut at the plantation. Bad guys in there, yep. Lots of red guys in there. And deep inside, something else. You bring it here, you show it to me, prove you can beat the bad guys, yep. Then I'll give you a treat. What do you say, Zach? Avery seems to know something about that sugarcane plantation. He also knows about the red shadows that appear at night. But judging from the way he speaks, he merely knows about them and can't actually see them himself. He might possess some sort of bizarre power of his own. Here's about the something else he spoke of. Perhaps it's in our best interest to pay the plantation another visit. Might as well enjoy that sci-fi world while we still can, right? Definitely the best entertainment we'll be able to find in this town. I don't know what he's talking about! Is Galena dead? Did I just get spoiled? Why would they even allow me to do that? Sci-fi world? What the fuck is he yapping about? I haven't been there! Why is it still playing the scissor sound effect, dude? Why is this game falling apart? I can't even get Steam achievements. I don't even know. I'm thinking of uninstalling and reinstalling or verifying the game files or something. Because something's broken, and I'm hoping maybe just reinstalling will give me my achievements. God damn, shut up! Shut up! Oh my god, shut the fuck up!
What'll it be, huh?
Oh my lord, oh my lord, oh my lord! You finally did it, honey. You brought me all the ingredients. I'm so happy that I can put together this dish again. Just you wait, I'll be back in a jiffy. Alexis, this is amazing. Oh my lord, you like it that much? Well, ain't that something? I call it Jambalaya de FBI. It's a one-of-a-kind dish I cooked up just for you. I'll make sure you can order it anytime you want, so come on back whenever you get a hankering. Zach, she isn't merely a diner manager. She's a genius chef to boot. And not only that, but she knows how to cook real Cajun cuisine. Her sheer skill takes my breath away. Truth is, up until now, I thought of something completely different whenever I heard the word Cajun. That's right, a film that traumatized me when I saw it as a young boy. Southern Comfort, 1981, directed by Walter Hill. Lost in Louisiana swamps, National Guardsmen find themselves at the mercy of the locals, in other words, Cajuns. The film depicted the local Cajun people in a problematic way, but the horror and thrill it depicted was as real as could be. Even connected to an interesting story from when Alien 2 was still in its early planning stages. The production company asked the producer what sort of film it was going to be. He answered, a mixture between Southern Comfort and Seven Samurai. Immediately they understood. Fortunately, I've never heard of any film called Seven Samurai. But since it has the word samurai in it, it's probably a Japanese film. Now then, what was I trying to say? Oh right, Alexis' special dish. It completely changed the meaning of the word Cajun in my eyes. This is incredible. It's a special kind of revolution. Amazing food can even change the past. I just drew close to another universal truth today. Melvin looks like a fucking crack addict. I don't know. I didn't know that was him for a while. Hello.
What'll it be, huh?
Oh my lord, honey, don't tell me you ain't tried a bagnet yet. They're fried donuts. Ain't a soul in all of Louisiana who doesn't like a good bagnet. Sprinkle with sugar, drown them in maple syrup? Mmm. Oh my lord, is that drool hanging down from your chin? Ew. Alright. Hello, Mark. Alright. Well, we did a lot today, and I still have no idea why I'm not getting my achievements. It makes me very mad. Oh, there is travel miles thing. I have to travel 600 miles. Okay, this is why we won't fast travel. I was introduced to you by your GTA London 1961 playthrough. I'm sorry to hear that. That game sucked. but, thank you. Thank you for watching that. Forgot if I saved manually. My short-term memory loss goes crazy. I need to go back to GTA. These days I will. Yeah. It's very necessary that I do this. Oh, okay, Mr. Invincible car. Fucking bastard hearse. Well, it is close to the 3-hour. I beat the game the other day, and that made me remember a stream I watched, and I was still trying to beat it. Hey, I'm glad you beat it. That shit's hard. That's like one of the hardest fucking GTAs out there. Fucking unpolished as hell. Beating that's no easy feat. Congratulations. I was surprised I managed to do it. Yeah, 1969, I think it is. I think that's, like, one of the best of the 2D GTA games, but 1961 is just trash. I don't know what the fuck they were thinking when they released that. I'm surprised they don't make me pay a fine for this. They made me pay a fine for so many fucking other things in this game. Where's property damage? Ugh. I did like my time playing the 2D games, though. They're underrated for the most part. I didn't care for 2. Or 1961, but the others were good. I liked them. Challenging, but good. Ugh. I'm stupid. Oh, there it is. Alright. 3-hour mark. Let's wrap this. I would honestly rate GTA 2, like, at almost the bottom. I just think it's an unbalanced piece of trash, in my honest opinion. I liked the beginning. The atmosphere is great. Like, the atmosphere is great. The whole, futuristic vibe, great. The gang system, great. But I just... The fucking, like, little tokens... Like, some of them are fucking awful. The kill frenzies don't even work. Like, after the first area, it's like, kill cops in this amount of time. And then you can't kill cops in that amount of time because they don't fucking spawn fast enough. So they're impossible. And then some of the kill frenzies straight up crash your game. And brick it. It's like, I can't rate that very high. There's like easy missions that are hard as hell, hard missions that are easy as hell. I don't know what the fuck they were cooking, but I did not like it. I did not like 2 at all. Well, Claude from GTA 2 is different from the one in GTA 3, I would imagine. The same name, but different character. that changes your opinion. I do like Claude from GTA 3, though. I like how you can basically just... You don't really know what's going through his head, so he's kind of up to your interpretation, which I think is nice. Alright. Still no Steam achievements. This is not good. I have to figure out how the fuck that's broken. Oh, yeah. 61's the worst. Absolutely. I'd say London 61's the worst, then GTA 2, then GTA Advance. Those are my bottom 3 in order, I would say. I'd put GTA 5 pretty close to that, too. I don't like GTA. I think the GTA games went downhill once they added checkpoint. What about the best? I'd honestly say, this is a hot take, but Liberty City Stories and Vice City Stories are probably some of the best games in the series for me. I just enjoy them a lot. There's nothing like a good Mafia story to me, and being able to, like Vice City Stories is so good. It's difficult, but really good. And then Liberty City Stories, I like the whole Mafia whole aspect of it. And then, you know, being able to see Salvatore for, like, way longer is just a added bonus. I really like those games. They're very underrated. I kind of wish they'd get, remakes. Something. I had a busy day today. Oh, so did we. What'd you do? Sorry, no follow-up questions. Someday you will be replaced by a donut-frying robot. What are you talking about? Progress, baby. Nice day. Where? Not over here. Not over here. Found it. Right under this old slice of pizza. I know what we can do. Another day is ruined. Honestly, I think GTA just kind of went downhill once they started adding checkpoints. Because then they started padding the missions up, and now they fail you for like every little fucking transgression that you do wrong that doesn't fit Rockstar's way of you eating the mission. It just became tedious. I don't like 5. I haven't really played much through Red Dead Redemption 2. I think the games were better when they weren't trying to be so cinematic all the time. And actually, like, let you do things, like, do missions in your own way. I think that's what makes the PS2 era way more replayable. Take a breath. Smell like a flower. Change our soap. Now what? Get a job. Garfield. Yes, Arlene. Tuna. Sweet talker. Look, Garfield. We still have a clean bowl. We won't have to do the dishes for another week. Yes. Oh yeah, Bury the Hatchet was great. There are some good points in GTA 5 for sure. Like like that was definitely one of them. But everything regarding the Merryweather heist was fucking ass. And then Merryweather itself is kind of a boring antagonistic group. The villains all sucked. Franklin was underwritten. And honestly, I liked Michael's family. Everything regarding Michael's family was fine. Michael was fine. Michael was pretty good. But I just what am I trying to say? The whole gimmick of not being rewarded for most missions in the game kind of makes the whole game feel unrewarding as a result. Like, yeah, there's heists. That's kind of why you don't get paid much for anything else. But it just makes it feel unrewarding to play most. I didn't like that. It's kind of like how Los Santos in GTA San Andreas just pays you in respect. I don't like that either. It's about the experience, I guess, but once you have it once, you don't really... I don't really feel the need to experience it again. You know, because it's not like I can do much different. Besides, maybe change the ending. Which, why would you pick anything but C? Okay, we'll take 2 of the glaze, 2 of the chocolate, 2 of the jelly-filled, 2 of the twists, and 2 of the sprinkles, and what are those? They have maple icing topped with crumbled bacon. And 10,000 of those. What about tomorrow? There sure are a lot of cat videos on the internet. Of course. That's why he was invented. Oh, yeah! The wrap-up was good. I liked the wrap-up. Yeah, like, GTA 5 is one of my least favorite, but I can't deny that there are some good points to it. I liked, I liked the yoga mission. Hot take, I liked the... Yeah, snake, snake, snake! Gun, it's a stick. That was scary. You're scary. Here comes the monster up the sidewalk. Don't answer that. Problem solved. Yeah! Don't sneak up on me like that. Okay. Yeah! Yeah, it's... I feel like they needed more missions. 69 wasn't enough. Fresh fruits and vegetables. Fresh fruit and vegetables. Vegan zombie. I also thought the strangers and freaks were probably, like, the best part of the game. Aside from the tow truck mission, I think Tanya needs to get fucking killed. I think Tanya needs to be ripped apart by wild animals. I hate that bitch so much. And her stupid tow truck mission. Besides that, the strangers and freaks stuff was probably, like, the best part of the entire game. I thought they were all pretty good. Short, sweet missions with fun characters. That's kind of what I played GTA for. No, you can't make me. Get into your coffin, young man. Teenage Dracula. We'll return to Fido loses his squeaky bone. Why do you watch these things? Hug time. Yeah. Followed by some quiet ice cream time. Earbuds into the drawer, and abracadabra. Ta-da! Have you seen my teenage son? That way. John admires me a lot. You're fat. See? He said that there's a lot of me to admire. What existed before you were born? It will exist after you're gone. Why? My chicken sandwich doesn't have any chicken in it. If I were you, I'd be outraged. Fortunately, I'm not you. Alright, let's spin the wheel. What are we playing tomorrow? PC Building Simulator, come on. PC Building Simulator. PC Building Simulator, come on. We got this. We got this. We got this. We got this, come on. Yup. Burst of 3. Come on, come on. Come on, come on. PC Building Simulator. PC Building Simulator. Yup. Keep going. Yup. Alright, one more. Come on. Come on. PC Building Simulator. PC Building Simulator. PC. Yup. Ooh! Alright! Yeah! PC Building Simulator tomorrow, chat. Yeah, definitely. Devin Weston was kind of meh. Steve Haynes felt like more of a threat. Devin Weston was just kind of a dick. I really did not care for him at all. But the real antagonist, the real best antagonist was Stretch. He had so much going for him. Like, Stretch, like, bro, he was in so much. Very relevant character. Better hurry, bro. I gotta take a shower and go to work. Yeah, Steve kind of had a lot more going for him. What do you mean? Stretch was so relevant. I can't believe you'd say that. Remember when he stretched all over the place? It was insane. You know, the big you know, he was there when he was the big homie, and the others were little homies. But now the Lamar and Franklin are the big homies, but they still gotta respect. You know? Stretch was so cool. Honestly, you know, where's GTA 5 stories where you play as Stretch, the best character in the entire franchise? That's what we need. Come on, Rockstar. Yeah. I mean, at least with the Lost MC, Trevor kind of killed them all. Until they somehow revived for GTA Online. And then same with the O'Neills. He kind of wiped them out too. But at least there was that. Then there were the Triads who were kind of like, they existed. They came back. They did stuff. And then they died. We're okay. Alright, chat. I really gotta get ready for work. So I'm gonna call it here. Have a good night. I stream every day at 11 p.m. So 3 hours away, like before this. So tune in every day. I didn't have, like, I'm gonna be honest, I don't really, the Lost MC was okay. I didn't feel betrayed by them dying at all. I kind of, you know, I'm not really, I don't put a lot of stock in, I never put a lot of stock in. It'd be like that, though. Alright, chat. Gotta go. See ya tomorrow.